The moon hung low over the dense Nigerian countryside as Alex and Cynthia's vehicle sputtered to a halt on the lonely road between Enugu and Benue State. The once bustling highway was eerily silent, the distant sounds of the forest creeping in to fill the void. "This doesn't look good," Alex muttered, wiping his greasy hands on his jeans. He had been working under the hood for the past hour, but the engine remained stubbornly lifeless. Cynthia glanced nervously out the window, her eyes darting to the surrounding shadows. "It's getting dark, Alex. Maybe we should wait until morning and flag someone down for help." Alex sighed. "You know how dangerous these roads can be at night. We'll be fine. Just lock the doors and stay inside." As the last rays of sunlight disappeared, the forest seemed to come alive. Strange chirps, hoots and rustles echoed in the distance, but one sound stood out, a low guttural growl. Cynthia stiffened, gripping Alex's arm. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. Alex's brow furrowed. "It's probably just an animal, don't worry." But deep down, he wasn't so sure. The growl was unlike anything he'd ever heard, neither the roar of a lion nor the bark of a hyena. It carried a strange resonance, almost human. Minutes turned into hours, and the couple sat in the car, shrouded in darkness. The faint glow of the moon barely illuminated the dense trees on either side of the road. Alex tried to keep Cynthia calm, but his own nerves were frayed. Then they heard it again, the growl, closer this time. A sudden knock on the driver's window made them both jump. Alex turned to see nothing. The glass reflected only the moonlight, but before he could say a word, the knock came again, this time on the passenger side. Cynthia screamed, clutching Alex tightly. "Who's there?" Alex called out, trying to sound braver than he felt. Silence. Then, from the edge of the forest, a figure emerged. It was tall, unnaturally so, with elongated limbs that moved with a disjointed, almost insect-like precision. Its eyes glowed faintly in the darkness, and its skin shimmered as if covered in a thin layer of oil. The creature had no discernible mouth, yet the guttural growls continued to emanate from its direction. Cynthia began to sob, her nails digging into Alex's arm. "What is that?" she whimpered. "I don't know," Alex replied, his voice trembling. He reached for his phone, but the screen was dead. No signal, no light, nothing. The creature moved closer, its limbs clicking against the asphalt as it advanced. Alex's instincts kicked in. "Get in the back seat," he whispered to Cynthia, pushing her gently. "Stay low and don't make a sound." As Cynthia scrambled to the back, the creature suddenly stopped. It cocked its head as if listening. Then, with a horrifying speed, it lunged at the car, slamming its elongated arms against the windows. The glass cracked, but miraculously held. Alex and Cynthia screamed in unison, their voices mingling with the creature's guttural growls. The thing clawed at the doors, its oily skin leaving streaks on the glass. Alex frantically searched for anything he could use as a weapon, but found nothing. "We're going to die here," Cynthia sobbed. "No, we're not," Alex said, though he barely believed his own words. He grabbed a flashlight from the glove compartment and shone it directly at the creature. It recoiled slightly, its glowing eyes narrowing. "It doesn't like the light," Alex realized. He quickly turned on the car's hazard lights, the blinking red illuminating the area in rhythmic bursts. The creature let out an ear-piercing screech and retreated to the edge of the forest, its glowing eyes never leaving the car. For hours, the couple sat in terrified silence, the creature's eyes a constant reminder of its presence. It circled the vehicle, occasionally tapping on the windows or clawing at the tires. Each time, the hazard lights seemed to keep it at bay. As dawn broke, the first rays of sunlight pierced through the trees. The creature let out one final screech before retreating into the shadows. Alex and Cynthia watched in stunned silence as it disappeared, its disjointed movements blending seamlessly with the forest. Relieved but shaken, they managed to flag down a passing truck as the morning traffic began to pick up. The driver, a grizzled man named Baba Musa, agreed to tow their car and gave them a ride the rest of the way to Benue State. Throughout the journey, Alex and Cynthia remained silent, their minds replaying the events of the previous night. By the time they reached their country home, the couple felt a fleeting sense of relief. Unbeknownst to them, as they entered the safety of their home and locked the doors behind them, the creature lurked in the shadows just beyond their property. Its glowing eyes watched intently, its guttural growls muffled by the night. It had followed them, and it was only a matter of time before they realized they weren't alone.